Victoria Jimmy Hardos group. Can I please get a... Can I please get a boogity boogity again? Amen. And a Trump. How come nobody's asked for the amen a woman? This is my favorite.
And how interesting is it that I happen to have that as an ISO? And because I was
amen a woman?
Yeah, I was fully expecting it. Here it is.
A man and a woman.
I was fully
an idiot.
Fully expecting to get.
Anyways, he wants the boogity boogity amen and a Trump big massive dump.
Did you just say anyways?
Anyways, yeah, I'm saying it now.
I heard you say it.
Boogity, boogity, boogity,
I'm saying it. Love and light, he writes.
Now I got to do them again.
Boogity, 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 amen.
It was a massive dump.
You've got karma.
Massive dump. Tom Schasvoort in Losser, Holland, 201. My wife, Jenny Schasvoort Von Diesen, is a huge fan, longtime faithful listener of your great show. Our sons, Colin and Evan, from 11 and 10, and me, also, yes, guilty, sing along with the Gitmo Nation anthem when Mama listens and knows a lot of the show jingles as You Got Karma, China's asshole, douchebag, and de-douched in the morning, no agenda formula, etc.
Nice.
But the problem is Jenny is still a big douchebag because she did not make a donation up until now before. Well, wait a minute. What are we saying here? This is your donation.
Are we douching her, or what are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. She wants to surprise her by donating $200 for her birthday, which is today.
Oh, birthday.
Yes. It'll mean a lot to her. I
would like to surprise her.
Yeah, it'll mean a lot to her when she gets a special celebration yell from Adam, as she's really a big fan. Also, big congratulations to her through the No Agenda show from Tom, Colin, and Evan. We love you, Mom. Okay, so this is Jenny, and I'm going to presume she's Dutch. So, Jenny, van harte gefeliciteerd. Hip hip hoera!
Ooh.
That's the way we do it in Holland. We say hip hip hoera 3 times.
You all sit in chairs. Dame Jennifer.
Well, hold on. Let me just give her a little something here.
China is asshole.
Something like that. Just make her feel like she's part of the fam.
You've got karma.
Our pal Dame Jennifer in Charleston, South Carolina, $200.
And his head is gone. Okay, so now how do I get his attention? See, the thing with John is if he had his cell phone not in the drawer, I could text him and say, I've lost you. So I'm just going to cut him out now and wait for him to come back. So his OTG is not productive for the show. I could hear him fading away. Yeah. I'll just see if I'm going to send him a text so I can then excoriate him. Okay, let's see. JCD cell. He's got one. Hey. You disconnected. Okay, text message sent. Get on the ham radio.
925 ACC, JCD, got you or something?
So I texted you, but it's in the drawer, right? So that doesn't help. Why don't you take it out so I can text you if it happens
to be in the drawer. Here's another problem you have with the phone. If you have it, I don't know, maybe it's just my wiring. But if you had texted me and my phone's here, you'd have a crazy noise going across the computer. Anyway.
Wow.
So you missed.
What?
Yeah, what?
No, I didn't know if you were saying something.
Oh, no, I was bitching about the phone.
Okay, hold on. Let's see where we dropped off now. So you... I don't know what's happening. Are you...
I'm on a good... It's just fine.
No, it's not that. Too. No, I think you might just have a little bit too much modulation. Sometimes it seems to
I think I may have kicked it up a notch.
Yeah, you want to kick it down a notch? That's
Okay,
probably
so where we were was you were giving Schatz Fort the thing, and then I was reading Dame Jennifer.
Yeah, hold on. Let's just find out where we were so we can pick it up.
Oh, pal Dame Jennifer in Charleston.
Why don't we just pick it right up there?
She writes in, "Hey guys," and then she puts hashtag sorry, not sorry. That is really the absolute best episode opener ever. I don't know what she's talking about, to be honest about it. And I'm not tired of it. It is my ringtone for NA producers' texts. Here's the latest share of the ANA donations I received lately.
Oh.
That's animated No Agenda to you newbies.
That's right.
And you can look it up on YouTube. Thank you for keeping me sane as possible during the nuttiest time of my life. I started the year by drinking flat but very fancy champagne, and now I'm hoping, which gives me a moment to pause, hoping the rest of the year goes from there. John, where's your wine and food show? That would have saved me. She wants super TPP jobs karma, please, while the T and the P are still in office. May lose its efficacy on January 20th. That's an interesting theory.
It is an interesting theory. Hey, guys, that was one of our openings a couple shows back when we both said at the same time, hey, guys.
Oh, hey, guys, okay.
People
that's actually a great phone ring thing, yeah.
Jobs.
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 And job. You've got karma.
Thanks, Dame Jennifer. Dame Jennifer, always there for us.
So I have an anecdote. She called. She didn't call. We chatted on the texting. We texted.
What? You text?
Yeah, because
you don't text with me.
She had this issue with a bottle of champagne. She wanted to know if it was still, if it was still good. It was going to be good.
Yeah.
And I had to give her a little lecture on champagne corks, and people should all know this. The only reason I'm bringing it up. Champagne corks are pretty much designed and can't last more than 15 years.
Oh.
So if you get a bottle of champagne and you say, I'm going to keep this for my 20th, because you get it at your wedding anniversary and you're going to keep it for 20 years for your 20th, it's going to be flat. The compression on a champagne cork is so great that it loses its cellular structure and just dies in the bottle, and the champagne fizz shoots out of it very slowly. It leaks out. You open the champagne with one of these corks, and when you pull it, the cork comes right out, by the way. Just whoop, comes right out. When the cork comes right out, you don't have to twist it and fight with it. It comes right out. The champagne's probably going to be flat. Sometimes there'll be a few bubbles left. But that's because you've left the champagne too long. Drink your champagnes about, you buy a bottle of champagne, you can have it in about 10 years. It'll be good to go. Now, there is something called an RD champagne. So you say, well, I don't know. A guy had a 1996 champagne the other day. It was great. These RD champagnes are called, and it says RD on there somewhere on the label. It refers to recently disgorged. That means the champagne was kept in the racks at the champagne house longer than the rest in the normal, say the 96.
Oh.
She had 1996 Dom Perignon, which is is one of the other ones. But whatever it was too old. 96 is one of the great Dom Perignon.
Because I've had a 96 Moet, which was phenomenal.
96 is one of the great champagne years. So all of them that you'll have that have the number, that have a vintage on them will be good.
Okay.
But so what you'll get, some say, well, I just had a 96, and it was delicious. And it wasn't flat. Well, sometimes they'll keep these great years, they'll keep the 96, and they'll keep it so they don't disgorge it and put the cork in for like 10 or 15 years. So 15 years goes by, it becomes, the wine's like, now it should have been over the hill, but now you'll cork it, and it'll be recently disgorged. Usually might have the date when it was bottled. After the disgorgement, that's important. That would be the year you really want to start your timer with. That would be the year where you can keep it for 10, 15 years. Anyway, that's your champagne lecture for today.
I pity the 15% of people who skip this segment. That's about what it is. It's only 15%. I pity them.
Yeah, there's information in these segments, and that's a piece of information that was valuable. And she didn't know this, so she kept this thing. They opened it, and it was like flat. And it's going to be that way most of the time. This happened to me. It's really problematic with champagnes that are non-vintage and don't have a date on them.
Problematic, no less. Hi, guys. Problematic. What is happening to you?
Anyways, let me continue. You can't figure out when it was bottled. Okay, one last boring champagne thing. The British have this, they believe that a champagne is not really, it should be aged in the bottle for a while, but not to 15 years, or at least 10. And so when you pull the cork out, it should still be kind of straight and not really blossom too much, but it will blossom eventually, which means it forms that little, that it folds out. You look for the wine, there's a line that goes up the side of the cork, and just before it gets to the very top, that's when the Brits think this is perfect champagne. And indeed, if you find a champagne bottle where the cork is still in there, but it comes out pretty easily and it's still bubbly, and that little line of wine is up and it's just touching the top of the cork, you got a top of the, the mushroom part of the cork, not that part, just underneath. You got a good bottle of champagne. Anyway, I'm sorry.